Hey, everybody out there on YouTube, on Pilled, and on Rumble, and happy Halloween to each and every one of you. I wanted to kind of bring up something that was brought up to me last night, and I wanted to just kind of throw this out there, and then you just give me your feedback down in the comment section below. I would really appreciate it. Make sure you share this stream everywhere on all your social media, whether it's Telegram, Truth Social, X, Instagram, doesn't matter, Facebook, go for it. Just put it out there. I want to see what people think because something is odd that is and it's taking place right now. And it's about the nuclear weapons and why President Trump is all of a sudden talking about nukes. We're never supposed to talk about nukes. We don't want a nuclear fallout. We don't want to go to nuclear war. The death would be surmountable. We wouldn't even be able to comprehend it. So why all of a sudden are we talking about nukes when it comes to President Trump? It's not just America. There are 9 other countries that are doing it as well. It's a little odd. So again, I'm throwing out this speculatory, just an idea to you. And I want your feedback in the comment section below for sure. Make sure that you share the stream everywhere. Make sure you help out with the Cash App if you can. And keep this channel afloat. I would greatly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into it right now, just to get into it, right? The Nuclear Club, the 9 countries armed with nukes as the U.S. is set to resume weapons testing. There has been renewed focus on nuclear arsenals after Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and there are other countries doing this. This came out today, Friday, Halloween. Very interesting. And I know this has been going on, but President Trump has just talked about it. The United States is to resume nuclear weapons testing immediately. Donald Trump has announced raising fears of renewed proliferation between the world's 2 biggest stockpiles of atomic weaponry. The American president has outwardly pursued a rapprochement, in U.S.-Russian relations since returning to the White House in January. But continued provocations from Moscow have pressed Washington to change its stance. Now, is this a ploy? Is this something that is just an optic? I don't like that word. But what could it be? Why are we on this subject? Why the change? It's a little odd, is it not? Between them, Russia and the U.S. maintain 87% of the world's total inventory of nuclear weapons, a hangover from the arms race of the Cold War. Many are earmarked for disassembly, though remain relatively intact. Why are all of these countries getting into nuclear weapons? Again, I don't believe that these countries want to annihilate each other. I truly don't believe that. But there are 9 countries that are arming themselves, and that is very interesting to me. And let me give you this just quandary. And again, just let me know in the chat below, in the comments, rather. Here we go. Is Comet 3I/Atlas really an alien spacecraft? We're about to find out. It's going to be around December. We're not far away. This came out October 29th, and it was updated on October 30th. So again, a comet called 3I Atlas is making its closest approach to the sun Wednesday, October 29th. But is it really an alien spacecraft, as one prominent scientist has speculated? If 3I Atlas was a spacecraft, it's perihelion. The point on its orbital course that brings it closest to the sun would be when it would be the best suited to change its velocity. The perihelion time for 3I or 3-1 Atlas was today at 11:47, 7:47 Eastern Standard Time, according to the JPL Horizons fit to its trajectory. The uncertainty is only a few minutes. Avi Loeb, professor in science, scientist of science at Harvard University, told Newsweek. So that's out there. The comet's behavior at perihelion constitutes what Loeb calls the acid test to help determine if interstellar objects first detected in July is as it appears. Interesting. A comet or something more extraterrestrial? That's up to you. I want you to think about this in the chat. So again, and in the comment section below, what is this thing, and why are 9 countries just all of a sudden, even President Trump would be the last person, we talked about this, he would be the last person I would think to go along with setting up nukes. He's talked about it during his campaigning of 2016, 2020, 2024. He's always said we don't want to talk about nukes. That the aftermath would just be unsustainable. We have all these billionaires going into and building all of these underground compounds. What is that for? I don't know. Speculate it in the comment section below. But do they know something? Are they even human? Do they know what's coming? Does it have anything to do with this? Or does it have something to do with something else? I do not know. But I wanted to put this in. I put this into ChatGPT. What we do know is 31 Atlas is an interstellar object passing through our solar system with a hyperbolic trajectory. According to International Asteroid Warning Networks, the IAWN, and NASA, do we trust that? No. And 31 Atlas poses no known threat of impacting the Earth. The use of nuclear devices in space for planetary defense against asteroids or comets in principle is discussed in policy, law context, but highly constrained. What we do not have evidence for, there's no official statement from any government that has announced a plan to launch nuclear weapons at the 3I Atlas. While it's theoretically possible to imagine using nukes for a large threatening object, in this specific case, the object is not on a collision course with Earth. There are very strong legal and treaty constraints on nuclear weapons being used throughout space. I don't know if you believe in nuclear weapons or space. Let me know in the comment section. For example, the Outer Space Treaty prohibits placing nukes in Earth's orbit or in a celestial body, and then the Partial Test Ban Treaty forbids nuclear explosions in outer space, atmosphere, or beyond for signatories. Interesting. Why might someone speculate this happening? Because 31 Atlas is unusual. It's an interstellar origin, high speed, odd trajectory. It attracts speculation about artificial origins, alien probes, or covert operations. For example, some social media posts claim secret planetary defense activations. Now, who knows? But all I can think of is Independence Day. All I can think of is Project Bluebeam and this going right at us. Coming down from the skyline, and then you start seeing all these little probes pop out of it, and smaller spaceships coming down, whatever it may be. Why are these 9 countries so prepared with nuclear weapons, and all of a sudden this is happening? Have they been prepared? Seems like, I don't know, a month and a half is kind of cutting the corner close, if you catch my drift. Now, again, this is all speculatory, and I just wanted to throw this out there to you. But again, why a nuclear strike would be highly unlikely in this case? The object is very far from Earth, and not a direct impact of a risk. So the cost-benefit of nuking it is extremely unfavorable. Launching any device, especially a nuclear one, to intercept an object in interplanetary space demands huge technical, logistical, and treaty challenges. Have those been made? No, I understand that. International treaties strongly limit nuclear weapons in space, and even planetary defense schemes must navigate legal and diplomatic barriers. I want to know what you guys think about this. Now, is this just a flex for other countries? Is President Trump just saying, if you want to kind of, flex at us, we'll flex back? I just don't, I think that these people, especially like when it comes to Putin, we all know that like the president of Ukraine is an enemy. We get that. But when it comes to Putin, do we know that for sure? It's very interesting. President Xi, South Korea's prime minister, many others, 9 countries out there. that are just getting these things ready for what? A nuclear fallout? To attack one another? Does it make sense? Does this make more sense to you, or is this just nuts? Again, I'm not saying that I am wholeheartedly believing in any of this. I'm just kind of tossing this out there to you. I'm giving you the ball, and you take it to your court and do whatever you want to with it. But I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. I really do. And I wanted to throw that out there to you. So again, just understand there's probably a lot going on that we don't understand. And maybe we're getting a glimpse of Project Bluebeam. Maybe we are. And that would be fantastic. Wouldn't it just be insane just to see this happen in our lifetime? And we all know that it's real. What about that? Nutso. But anyways, I wanted to just give this to you, let you run with it. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. We love you guys very much, and I appreciate you tuning in. Hope you have a fantastic Halloween. Take your kids, grandkids out there, get some candy, watch a good scary movie tonight, or watch the Peanuts, or whatever it may be. Just know that it's great to be on the front lines with you. It's great to be back. It's great to just have these old names coming through again. And I just wanted to do something a little different today on this Friday. I'll be back Monday, 4 o'clock p.m. for the live stream. So get stoked on that. Again, we're bringing back Beyond the Headlines with Linda Parrish. We're bringing back live call-in shows with Brett Collins on all platforms. So get stoked on that. But in the end, guys, just know it's an honor to be on the front lines with you each and every day, because God knows we need it. Take care, friends. Bye-bye.